Well, no beavers, no sharks, no tsunamis. Looking good. We're going to take a little trip across the field and up into the woods. My little mountain. Here's where I planted all the milkweed in this field, since the field is retired anyway. You'll never know what you're going to find around these parts. Look at this. An old dish and pans with holes in them. I wonder how that happened. Oh crap. Well, we're going to walk this because I can't get through with the four-wheeler right now anyway. I have to remove some trees. I got my little Labrador with me, so here we go. Here's the trail I started. Couldn't get the tractor up any higher though. I have to get a grading blade on whatever you call that thing. Skid steer, bobcat, whatever. And here's where we actually start the trail. This is the exit on this side, and this is the entrance. You can see I've cleared all this out by hand, trying to make a trail through here. And of course, this tree was threatening me. It was leaning over the trail. It finally fell down. I was always worried it was going to fall on me or somebody else. But this is a fun little part. I like to go flying down here on the four-wheeler. When you get to the bottom, you just hook a little right and gas it up the hill. I don't have my chainsaw yet, so I can't take this stuff out. Yeah, but I like flying down here, and you hook to the right at full speed, and you go up. You go up that direction. I'm out of breath. This is the middle valley. There's 3 valleys. This is the middle valley. Alright, so let's continue with the trail. You got to really stay on top of this. I haven't been able to get any equipment in here. And it gets away from you real fast. I'm trying to walk fast so we don't have an hour-long video. It's looking down. We're about a quarter of the way up. I trying to make the trail like with switchbacks in it, so so you're not walking straight up. You can hear that I'm out of breath right now. And I was only walking 1/4 of the way up. My little dog stops. I usually stop because she smells something. I don't want nothing popping out on me. She's actually slowing me down now. Anyway, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I've got this little GoPro camera to use for the day. So I wanted to take you on a little hike through the woods. Now this is the third valley. I had this all cleared out a year ago. Look at it. So now we're going to go back up the third valley. We're actually on the lower trail. I haven't even started the upper trail yet. But right here is my marker. The upper trail is going to go that way and up to the very top and then across. But we're taking the lower trail. This one here. You can see all these piles of brush. This is all what I've done. Getting this thing cleaned out. I'm trying to take the dead tree trunks and stuff and line the outline of the trail with it. Sort of as a marker. Another steep climb. Still not as bad as going straight up though. The upper trail, we'll go through there when I'm done. Right now we're about 3/4 of the way up. This is where I hunt. Take a look around. Show you my little hunting spot is right here. 3/4 of the way up this middle valley I showed you. And you see the daylight up there? That's where the trail ends. It's about another, I don't know, 30 yards from here. 30, 40 yards. This little mountain is about 7 acres. Now here's another little awesome drop down off this hill. I gotta do a little work here yet. Come flying down this hill, you gotta have good brakes on a four-wheeler. Yeah, it's a pretty good hike. Another branch down. Now here's the top of the middle valley that I showed you. See, we were way down there. Now we're going to the first valley. And that's the top of the middle valley way up here. And don't forget, I've had to do all this by hand, except for this little spot we're getting to right now. My wife and I, Eileen, and my brother-in-law Robert, I was able to get the tractor up here. We actually had this cleared out. Good spot. I think about putting a cabin up here. Oh man, out of breath. All right. You can see it's pretty awesome woods. I really like it. I'll do another video when the leaves are all gone. It gives you some perspective of how high up we are. But the house is down there somewhere. I think I see a glimpse of it. A little gray spot down there. Alright, so now we're going back down. Go on. Now we're going back to the point that we started. This will be the exit of the trail. Still haven't been able to get a new chainsaw yet. Life keeps getting in the way of that. But when I do, I'll have this thing finished up. Here's another hunting spot. Actually over here, overlooking this valley. Right about here. Now that's probably, the bottom of that valley is probably, I don't know, 80, 90 feet below us. It goes all, property goes way back there. Where you see the daylight is about where the hill, it actually levels off on the top, but I have to find a way to come down when I make the upper trail. It's going to come down this way somewhere. It'll meet up with the one I'm on now. I also got to learn to be a little more quiet because I don't know what's down here. Don't need nothing popping up on me. What the heck is that? Some kind of vegetation with a bright purple stem. Got my little chair hanging from a cedar tree. My hunting chair for when my legs get tired. Or this right here is another good spot. You can see all the rock outcroppings. This whole mountainside is just full of them. Actually, I've sat right here before and hunted. You can see the four-wheeler down there. Okay. Like I said, I just wanted to share a quick video with you. Wanted to show you all where I live. I guess I'm getting out of shape. I gotta get back to it. Get back to working out. I've been messing around with the weights, but I really haven't done anything with my legs yet. Next March will be a year since I quit smoking, and I'm already starting to feel the benefits of it. I can do things a lot harder than I could do before without being completely out of breath. For some reason, this little spot here is one of my favorites. It's got all the rock outcroppings. It's just loaded up with these little trees. I want to take all the little scraggly trees out and just leave all the big ones. So it's more like a woods. But just look at all them big trunks and imagine all the little trees gone. The big old oak tree. And here's where we come out of the trail and go back down. I have to build this edge up right here so nobody ends up going down the hill. Alrighty. Here we go, back down. It's kind of risky getting my backhoe up here. This is as far as I could get. It was getting kind of dangerous running out of land, and I couldn't back up any further to scoop any more dirt from the top side. So I really need to get a bobcat with a grading bucket on the front. But these little rock outcroppings, man, this whole mountainside is just full of them. And once I get this all cleaned up, it'll look a lot better. Look a lot better. Here we are back at the entrance. Now this first valley comes to a dead end down there. You run into a wall of rocks, and I'm not going to attempt walking back there right now because I haven't been back there to clean it off. And I know there might be a snake or two back there. I don't feel like messing with them today. Here's a little four-wheeler. I've been piling all the brush, some of the brush up in here, because when we get a heavy flooding rain, the water comes gushing through this valley like a river, and it started taking all the dirt with it. So I did all this to stop the erosion, and it seems to have been working. I've had it here for 2 or 3 years now. I'm not going to go too far back here because I'm worried about snakes. Yeah, you can kind of see it goes back another 50 yards. Then it comes to a dead end. But I like I was saying about the rock outcroppings, it really makes it look nice the way it's supposed to look. So I can't wait to get this all cleaned up. Then hopefully I'll have some of you guys come out for a visit and see this for yourself. Spend a little time at a little Target. I was tuning in one of the hand bangers. And here's a field. Of course, now there's no butterflies inside, now that I got a decent camera. And if I walk out there too far, I don't want to be overwhelmed with bees. I am allergic to them. But I planted this whole thing in this section up there. There's some back here too, the milkweed. It's getting hard to see it now. There's one of the little bees. Oh, a few of the little bees. See, that's why I'm not going out there. There's millions of them. Millions of them. There's the top of the house back there. What's that? Bees, wasps. All my unlikable little buddies here. I'm really happy to see all the bees. Well, anyway, that's it for now. I'll leave the camera on for the trip back. And then the next video you see will be when all the leaves are gone. I'll come back again. Nice little oak tree I planted here. And an extra one. I think the next video without the leaves on the trees will be a lot better. Here I'm standing on the four-wheeler. That's the backyard side of the creek over there. Kind of hard driving with one hand. Got to keep one on the gas.